Hi DOPs! Today we have a new video. We will be looking at my project shot for Librederm company and their Mesolux brand. Let's go. The plot of the video is very simple. Everything is at one single location. You can even say one point. The ballet dancer is dancing, there is some dynamic light, that's it. In terms of colors, we decided that our ballet dancer would be in a golden dress and all the backgrounds behind her would be cold, bluish. We intended to create a color contrast, and according to the director's idea, at the end of the video the blue color is changing to red, since red is used in promotional materials for this product. The color of the packaging itself is gold. That's why this contrast of gold and red was used in the video. The color of the dress and skin was gold, while the backgrounds were red. This was our location. An exhibition hall with columns, beautiful ceiling, and quite creepy walls. We decided to darken the walls and illuminate only those sections of the ceiling that we needed and to light up the ballerina dancing in the center of the hall. We wanted to create the effect of a stage lighting from a spotlight, with rays glowing through the smoke. For this purpose, we took stage lighting equipment, which we connected to the control panel and controlled the beam remotely by adjusting its brightness, its direction, width, and the color whenever we needed to. Let's do like this: 3 in the center, 4th and 5th where the case is laying, and it will be all for now. We placed the lighting equipment in the background. They were illuminating only from behind being a backlight. Based on the camera location, we determined the point for ballerina to dance. And over that point we placed 4 light mats. Why 4? We pondered for a long time what to hang there. I wanted a large source of light above the head. At the same time, it had to be careful with the background, not illuminate it and only illuminate what is below, while being soft. We talked to the owners of this location. They were against using heavy equipment or use some kind of mounting hardware in the ceiling. The only thing we had was this pole to which paintings were usually attached. Since we were only allowed to hang the equipment that was not heavy, I thought that we should hang 4 light mats. As an alternative option, we thought of hanging light tile, which is a foldable LED fixture, but it was unaffordable due to budget limitations. So, these were the reasons we utilized 4 light mats attached together as close as possible to obtain a large source of light we needed. The color temperature is different. This one is colder than those two. Do we follow the photo script or do we just go for it and film the entire dance? I want to shoot the scenes one by one. All the close shots, all the wide shots. So we film wide shots with the overhead light, and when filming close shots, especially when she's looking down, we will have to have an illumination from below. Alex, do we have an 8-feet frame with a grid? We need to assemble it so that it stands here close. We're filming wide shots with overhead light, and when filming close shots, we move the frame closer and use light mat or something else that's suitable. We only use the overhead light for wide shots. It was clearly not suitable for close shots. For close shots, we utilized an 8-feet frame and were illuminating it using 2 L light mats attached to a C-stand. We set the color temperature to 3200. We only make the backgrounds cold, is that correct? Yes. Leave it like this for now. Guys, there's a lamp that illuminates the ceiling. Instead of it, we need to attach our Astera. And attach another one to the other arch. So this arch and that arch, so that Asteras illuminate the ceiling. To illuminate the ceiling and not leave it obscured, I took a set of Astera fixtures and we attached them across the wall so that they would illuminate it. Where is it directed now? Let it shine directly up above. Advantages of Astera fixtures are probably well explained already, but let's wrap them up quickly. They're wireless, they can be controlled remotely, their color, contrast, and other parameters can be adjusted. So we did not have to worry about cables, we simply attached them to the wall and that was it. We need to think about what we do with this emergency exit. Using a remote control device is very convenient. All Asteras, all stage lighting equipment, and even a smoke generator were controlled by it. The only fixtures that cannot be connected to it are LiteMats, which was kind of a hindrance. The sky panels, however, can work with remote control, but we did not use them as for the sources of light mounted on the ground, we could use dimmer instead, and for overhead light, sky panels would have been too heavy, as I have mentioned already. This is why we set our light mats to a desired color, temperature, and brightness level and left them hanging. Could you please set the fan to the maximum? We can leave the amount of smoke as is, but just make it diffuse faster. We will now mount another stage light in the center on the top. We don't have to pair it with the others. It's working separately and constantly illuminates the center. We'll simply turn it off if we need. Perhaps this one that is shining can be turned off while the red lights turn on. Let's try it. The white light turns off while the red rays of light are descending. As for the camera, we filmed everything using Steadicam. We did not use equipment such as Ronin, Movi, just a plain classic Steadicam. In this case, the director of photography sits behind the monitor while the cameraman is doing his job using Steadicam. So we had Steadicam, Alexa mini camera, and Cooke anamorphic lenses. The director had the animatic constructed from different reference videos, and we were simply filming according to it. The ballerina repeated dance movements, the camera was following the same movements. We showed what kind of movement was needed and our Steadicam guy was repeating them. Because of this pillar, we need to make a movement from left to right. We fly out and move to the center. Start moving a little earlier so that the pillar crosses the frame. When crossing the pillar, you move a little forward like this. It is a half circular movement. We circle around the pillar and move a little diagonally. We have a wide shot first and then we're moving closer. The actress is only going to make 3 steps and stop, while we'll move closer to her. I had a small 7-inch Blackmagic monitor capable of recording to an SD card. This was very convenient because I could always start the playback from it and see the frames from the previous takes, which were being recorded constantly. So I could change memory cards while still having access to previous takes, check whether everything had the same brightness, etc., etc. It was very convenient, very handy. From now on, I will try to have this kind of monitor to record dailies, gather materials for my use. In addition, all the data is being recorded as well, which is extremely convenient. I totally recommend that to everyone. Camera, move slowly, do not rush. And action! And action! And action! Alex, we need a frame. From this pillar. It was all happening pretty much around the same spot. We were simply changing lenses, changing angles, switching between close and wide shots, and adjusting the light if we needed. Put it there. The overhead was used as backlight. We asked the actress to step forward so that the overhead served as backlight and illuminated her hair. A little closer, please. Like this, yes. Could you please make a movement so that I check how the light is working? Great. Please turn off the light on the left. All the movements look good. And action! For face shots, we put the frames directly above the camera, so our Steadicam guy was almost touching the frame. We are not going anywhere now, we're only filming wide shots. Okay, we're keeping her a little to the right side of our frame. Could you please raise the ray, please? Go closer, please. And you have to move backwards. Don't be afraid to touch the frame. A little closer, please. Okay, she has to still be in the right side of our frame. Raise the ray even higher, please. Can we add some light mats? Camera, and action. Well, that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment section. I am always glad to answer them. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated. I would really appreciate any kind of feedback. Thank you once again and see you in another video. Bye.